Hey guys, it's Chris. From large spiders that can kill with ease to smaller ones with incredibly deadly bites. Join me as I reveal 9 of the most venomous spiders in the world. Number 9. Wolf spider. The wolf spider is a species of arachnid that are known for being spread throughout the world. And as their name suggests, they're known to be wolf-like, especially when it comes to hunting their prey. They're very aggressive and will stalk their victim at night until they can get a good shot for a bite. They're also known for being incredibly fast and able to live in many areas, including inside human houses if they think that bugs are inside them to eat. I actually used to have one living in a metal frame of my window. All you could see were the hairy legs sticking out, and it took forever to get rid of it because it would just hide back in the frame. Now typically, and luckily, they don't attack humans unless they feel threatened. That being said, when they bite you, oof, it hurts. The bite of a wolf spider has been likened to a bee sting in terms of pain. Plus, they leave a big bite mark behind for you to remember them by. Their venom isn't the most damaging, but it'll make the wound seem much worse than it is, including making it itch terribly. So while it's not the most venomous spider, it is the most frequently encountered, and many people will often panic when getting bitten by a wolf spider, but there are no serious injuries from a wolf spider. Number 8. Black widow spider. In the spider world, there are few that are as well known and feared as the black widow spider. But despite what many people will tell you, the venom of a black widow spider won't kill you unless various things happen, many of which can be remedied rather easily after the bite happens. Despite common belief, they won't bite unless directly provoked, so if you're careful around them, you'll mostly be fine. They say that if you get bitten by the black widow spider, your life is on hold until you either wait it out or get treatment. Some of the things you'll experience while under the venom's power are cramping, irregular heartbeat, sweating, extreme muscular pain, tremors, and delirium. What might be the oddest thing about the poison is that the anti-venom isn't an option unless the symptoms become very violent. Oftentimes, you'll be given painkillers and told to wait out the first few hours, which can actually be the worst of it. But the other reason this venom is so legendary is that its symptoms can last for days and even weeks. And until it's out of your system, you won't be having a normal day in your life. That being said, there are cases of dry bites by the black widow, meaning it'll bite you without injecting its venom into you. Over 2,200 in the United States are bitten by the black widow, and they don't even require medical treatment. Number 7. Brazilian wandering spider. If you reside within Central or South America, there's a spider you should be aware of. It's called the Brazilian wandering spider, and it's one that shouldn't be trifled with, not the least of which is because they're very aggressive spiders, and they really don't like us humans very much. In fact, they're one of the few spider species that can not only cause great pain to humans, but their bites can be lethal in certain concentrations, as well as be extremely painful and debilitating. These spiders are called wandering spiders for a reason. At night, they love to wander around looking for prey since no one will see them coming. Most bites are for self-defense or if they're surprised. But if they do happen to bite you, their venom can cause extreme pain, salivation, irregular heart rate, paralysis, and very painful erections in men. And if left untreated, it can definitely lead to death. The reason for this is the potency of the venom, which is said to rival that of very venomous snakes. The effects are often immediate and grow in intensity over time, including affecting your blood pressure within 30 minutes if the amount of venom is high enough. The Brazilian wandering spider was even considered in the Guinness Book of World Records to be the most venomous spider in the world, multiple years running. And now for number 6, but first be sure to subscribe to World List and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest videos. And let us know any creepy encounters you've had with spiders in the comments below. Number 6, the brown widow spider. Like the name suggests, the brown widow spider is related to the infamous black widow spider. In fact, they're cousins, and this family of spiders has a similar kind of venom. For the brown widow spider, they have a venom which is so strong that it can cause lactrodectism symptoms. Interestingly enough, these spiders don't have very good vision, and when they're not on their web, they're not very mobile, which means that as long as you don't disturb their web, they likely won't harm you. But on the other hand, you can walk right into one without even seeing it. On one hand, their venom is rarely fatal, barring you being young, elderly, or the effects happening in a compromising position. They've been known to be the lesser of the widow species of spiders because they can't put too much into the human body. Yet on the other hand, their venom is known to make your body seize up in a way that's similar to tetanus. What's more, the venom can attack your brain and spine and cause paralysis as a result, though this has been proven to be a rare instance. The brown widow spider is an invasive species that's been taking over California. Number 5. Yellow sac spider. Found in the United States and Mexico, the yellow sac spider is one that creates a rather unique home for itself. It'll make a silk tube and put it under rocks or leaves, and even inside your house. What makes this spider stick out, though, is its venom. The poison within this spider can be necrotic, meaning they cause the cells to die, as well as make them forget their function. And due to this, their bites, which can be frequent, are known to cause lesions on the victim, though admittedly that is only in extreme cases. One of the main reasons for bites is that humans sometimes go after their eggs inside their silk tubes that you don't often know are even there. The spiders will defend their young and lash out. Most commonly, their venom will cause swelling in the affected area, as well as turning the skin red. Yellow sac spiders are also known for having more bites on humans in the United States than any other species, so be careful where you stick your hand. Number 4. Brown recluse spider. The brown recluse spider honestly goes by many different names. Because of the violin-like mark on their heads, they're known as violin spiders, as well as fiddlers. But it's not their names that cause people to worry, it's their personalities. Because the brown recluse spider is a type of arachnid that doesn't move fast and prefers to house itself within certain dim areas. These dim areas include things like your shoes, your bed, your clothes, and more. They'll also go into boxes, which have caused many bites for people moving. You'll try to put on something, turns out the spider is in it, and naturally feeling provoked, they'll lash out and bite you. This spider is found in the United States and is very popular in areas like the Midwest and California. The brown recluse spider has an extremely potent venom, one that not only causes a big wound at times, but infection, decaying tissue, and more. If a young child gets bit by this spider, it can definitely be fatal. What might be the most damaging part is that you usually won't feel the bite of these spiders because they're so small. These spiders are usually less than an inch in size. In one case, a family in Kansas had 2,000 of these spiders in their home, and they were never bitten because they'd never come into contact with them. It's just lucky they found out in time. Number 3. Six-eyed sand spider. In Africa, there's a spider known as the six-eyed sand spider, and it's one that can be an impressive size. It has a 2-inch body and over 4-inch legs. They live in the deserts of the continent and are related to many other species of spider that can be found all over the world, such as the recluses. When it comes to their bites, they honestly don't bite humans too much because they don't often see them. However, it has been shown to bite other creatures quite often, like rabbits. When they do, the venom kills the rabbit within 12 hours. Technically speaking, there has been no confirmed bites on humans by the six-eyed sand spider. However, there are 2 cases that many feel were the result of said spider, and the effects were devastating. One victim lost an arm due to the necrosis caused by the venom. The other suffered from blood hemorrhaging and died via that. So while it may not be confirmed, it does seem to indicate that the venom of this spider is incredibly dangerous and violent. Another oddity to be noted, while these spiders are based in Africa, one of them was brought to an insectarium in Philadelphia and was later stolen in 2018 during a massive heist. Number 2. The Chilean recluse spider. The Chilean recluse spider can be found in South America in many countries like Chile, Peru, and Brazil and more, and it's widely considered to be the most dangerous of the entire recluse family of spiders. That being said, the odds of getting bitten by them are somewhat low, as they don't prefer to interact with humans and don't bite unless provoked, or in this case being pressed up against human skin via hiding in a place that humans have like clothes or shoes. But when the bite does happen, the effect effects aren't for the faint of heart. The key part of the venom is a dermonecrotic agent that's known to be in certain kinds of violent bacteria. This can cause many kinds of wounds to the victim. Some only result in small wounds, while other bites have caused lesions and have occasionally caused renal failure in the person bit. What's more, while many will feel the bite of these spiders, the damage sometimes won't show up until many hours afterwards. During a study in Chile, 4% of the people bitten by the spider died. What's more, there's no definitive anti-venom for the spider bite. Number 1. Northern funnel web spider. If you wish to see a spider that's so lethal that it can kill you with a bite in minutes, then you need look no further than the northern funnel web spider, which can be found in Queensland and New South Wales in Australia. This is a particularly deadly spider, and it has a certain obsession that leads it to connecting with humans. Mainly, it likes water, and it'll do some interesting things to get into the water, including climbing up trees and then quite literally falling into things like swimming pools, in which they can survive for hours by trapping themselves in air bubbles. And this is where the problem comes in, because the people who own the pools will try and get rid of them via scoops or other things, and the spiders will come in and bite them. If no anti-venom is applied within minutes of the bite happening, the person can die. That kind of poison intensity makes it one of, if not the, deadliest spider in the world today. Thanks for watching. What did you think of these venomous spiders? Have you ever encountered any of these spiders? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to World List, and I'll see you next time.